Good morning, boys and girls.
Good morning, Mrs. Sarah.
And good morning, boys and girls who are watching. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so glad you came to school. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, Mrs. Stewart.
Good morning, Mrs. Stewart. I'm so glad you came to school. Good morning, Mrs. Stewart.
Turn and say, good morning, friends.
Good morning, friends.
Let's sing good morning to them. And friends, you say good morning to us. Good morning to our friends. Good morning to our friends. I'm so glad you came to school. Good morning to our friends. Great job. You may be seated. Oh, today is going to be a fun day. We have lots of fun to do. And I see a very fun picture that we're going to do today. Do you see this little girl right here? Oh, she is so excited. She has her wagon and she's carrying something so fun.
A pumpkin.
She is carrying a pumpkin. Next time, wait for Mrs. Stewart to call on you. But yes, she is carrying a fun pumpkin. But she's got something fun all over her. There's no dots, so we're not going to trace around any dots today. So we're not going to do any cutting, but we have to be very attentive this morning. We have to really think with our brain and really watch with our eyes, because she's got something else. Boys and girls that are watching, you probably can see it really good right here. What does she have all over her? I'm going to ask the boys and girls who are watching first. She does. She does. Let's see if somebody else can figure it out. Oh, here too. Johanna, what does she have?
She has some wheels under the wagon.
Well, she does have wheels on her way. Maybe you need to come closer. The boys and girls watching, they got to see it really close. What does she have? What is all over this picture? What are those?
Those are numbers.
They are numbers. Good job. You and the boys and girls watching knew that. There are numbers. And we're going to have to look at the numbers on our crayons right here and see what color we're going to color today. So we really have to think in our brain and watch with our eyes and work really hard on this paper today. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I love when we get to do new things. Class, stand. Turn your chair into the table. Boys and girls watching, you get your paper ready and we'll get our paper in just a second. Oh, I love how our hands are just going right in our laps today. You're remembering, you're being big. You're being so diligent to do your job without Mrs. Stewart telling you. Wow. Pat yourselves on the back, everybody. Good. Nice job. Take out your paper and your crayons. Sit up straight and tall so that our feet are right in front of us, that our back is against the chair, and our tummies are to the table so we can have good posture this morning. And I like how Carter already has his crayons ready. Go ahead and open up your crayons because we're going to use lots of colors today. So we don't need to keep opening and shutting our crayon box. We're going to leave them open today. And then your hands go right back in your lap. Just keep looking. They're in there. All right. Eyes this way. Our first thing we're going to look at is, I think we're going to look at our wagon first. Look at your wagon. Look at your wagon. What number do you see on your wagon? Don't yell out at me. I'm going to ask somebody. Jonathan, what number?
That one.
Tell me the number on the wagon.
9.
William, what number's on that wagon? Boys and girls watching, do you know what number that is? Yes, it is number 5. What number is that?
Number 5.
Number 5. It is number 5. Now let's look at our crayons. Point to the one that has number 5 on it. Let's see if you found it. Boys and girls watching, did you find it already? I see. Angelina, what color is that?
Red.
Red. So watch Mrs. Stewart. We're going to make our wagon red because that's number 5. So hands right here back in your lap and eyes on me. I'm going to find all the number 5s on my paper And I'm going to color anything that has number 5s red. And look how nicely I'm coloring on my paper. Oh, I'm doing such a good job because I don't want anything else that's not number 5s red. So I'm not going to color on my pumpkin because my pumpkin is not red. Now, do you see anything else on your paper that has a number 5 on it? Look at the little girl. Don't yell out at me. Look at the little girl and point to something else that's red or has number 5s on it, I mean. Oh, that was so fast. Table 2, I think you were just as fast as the boys and girls who are watching. They did that so fast too. Let's see. Mila, what else is number 5? Have number 5s on it? The little girl's what? You were pointing to it. So what was it? I saw you first at your table. Yes, so what was that? Yes, it's 5, but what is that? Her what? What's it called? You wear them to school. What are they called? I think we're sleepy today. Boys and girls watching, I hope you're awake today. I think the boys and girls here are very sleepy today. Lucia, what is that? Her what?
Her shirt.
Her shirt. Yes, she's wearing a shirt. So the wagon and the shirt is going to be number 5s. Take out your red crayon. Red crayon, check. Daddy says.
Buckle up.
Mommy says.
I love you.
And the baby say.
I will obey.
Color the wagon nice and neatly. Do your very best job. Let's start our day off working hard and being diligent and doing our very best job. Remember, we are working hard. God is watching. Are we doing our best for Jesus? And color the wagon and the little girl's shirt red. We're not going to scribble. We're not going to color her hands red, so we have to go so slow. We're not going to color her shorts red because we don't want to get her shorts red. Her shorts don't have number 5s on them. So we're going to go so slow. Wow, Connor, good job. He is so fast. Let's look at my paper right here. My paper has a pumpkin. Now I see lots of numbers on my pumpkin. So, red crayon down, hands in your lap. Oh, I see some quick and fast obedience. Great job. Now, our pumpkin has lots of numbers on it. The pumpkin itself, the big part of the pumpkin, look at your pumpkin. What number, Cyrus, is on the big part of the pumpkin? Number 6. What colors is number 6 in the crayons, class?
Orange.
Orange. So I would color my pumpkin orange. Now, the stem of the pumpkin. Look at the stem of the pumpkin. That's the part, the brown part. What color would that be? Look at that part.
Brown.
It is. It's going to be brown. Miss Stewart kind of told you that already, didn't I? But that's what it usually looks like when you see a pumpkin. There's an orange part and a brown part. And then what color is that leaf going to be? What number's on that leaf?
4.
4. So what color are we going to color it?
Green.
Green. So watch Mrs. Stewart. Anything that's number 4, I'm going to color green. So the leaf is going to be green. And what else is number 4s on this paper? Look at it.
Shirt.
Her shorts. Yes, good. So we're going to color the leaf and her shorts, and I see something else. Look at your paper. Don't yell out at me. I'm going to pick somebody in just a minute. Find something else that's on your paper that, oh, nobody should have any crayons in their hands. Let's see. Something else is on your paper. Point to it. That's 4s. Catherine found it. Catherine, what else has a number 4 on it? Her what?
Shoes.
Her shoes. So we're going to color the leaf and the shorts and the shoes 4. We color the pumpkin orange and the stem brown, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to color her hair. Oh, this paper is so fun, and you're following directions and doing your best job. and we're gonna finish this paper and make it look so good. Boys and girls watching, now that you know how to do it, you keep working hard with your on-site teacher and we're gonna finish our paper here. We have a fun day ahead of us. Let's keep working hard and doing our best.